Hello everyone and welcome back to Sea Power. Well, I really want to dive in and give this more of a look, and I want to continue this Pacific Strike session. These are a campaign that's available on the Steam Workshop. First one that I did in the last video, Raid on Okinawa, was really fun, quite challenging, good mix of different things, and so really interested to see where this entire 10 mission series takes us. And so here we've got Mission 2, Action in the Strait of Taiwan, with the briefing that the Chinese have seized the initiative and have launched a massive cross-strait invasion of Taiwan. We need to sortie from Miyako-jima and with the surface task force and prevent the invasion fleet from reaching Taipei. So everything seems to be kicking off here. Let's give this one a go. Okay, so we're located right here between Taiwan and China. In terms of what ships we have the Scott, a Kid-class destroyer. I believe we had this one in the last one. Good, decent supply of other anti-ship missiles. Got the Preble again, this poor ship that kept getting absolutely bodied last time. Again, destroyer, really good mix of missiles that we can use. Now got the Adams here, or the SEMS, the Adams class destroyer here. Again, it's carrying 8 harpoons as its main weapon. And this time round we've got the Faris, a Knox class anti-submarine frigate. We also have a couple of other things around. We have a force of 3 A7s. And notably, each of these is carrying a pair of AGM-62 walleyes, and so those can be very useful at taking out moving targets. Could do a very nice surprise raid with them a little bit later. And our cap flight is a pair of F-15s, purely loaded out for cap. We've got Sparrows and Sidewinders. Nicely, once again we do have a submarine here. This is the Archerfish Sturgeon class submarine, so same class as we had before. So got some practice with this before and it's really quite interesting. It does have these nice torpedoes that do a huge amount of damage. Also does have 8 harpoons of its own. The main thing we need to be aware of here is we only have 4 torpedo tubes and they take 15 minutes to reload. And so this can do a lot of damage, but it does it in little short bursts. Also, just looking at the water there, we don't have a huge amount of depth to play with. And then finally we've got an E3 out in the sky, giving us some overall coverage. Okay, and as soon as we unpause we get a little extra beep briefing here. So we've got 2 groups, a landing force consisting of commandeered merchants and a screening force of frigates, destroyers and missile boats. There are Chinese Air Force in the air, so we'll have to watch out for those. And our critical is we need to keep the Scott and the Preble alive, so I'll be doing my best to do that here. Right, so we've got our fighters around here, so yeah, we've got our air forces back. These guys look possibly problematic, and we've got another group here. I don't know which is the screening force and which is the transport force. Just gonna get my surface ships to activate everything they've got. I also want to get my F-15s to turn in because we've got bandits on the way. I think for now I'm going to get my submarine to start drifting up towards this group over here. Could be very useful. I just want to bring my A7s a little bit closer. Now what I'm going to do here is something I forgot to do last time. Is I do have helicopters on board the anti-submarine ship. Yeah, I've just got one, but I do want to get him launched as soon as possible. Oh, we've got some bandits incoming here. sending my ships out. What is the range on the... Alright, I'm just getting my surface fleet to think about engaging their incoming planes, 'cause I am very nervous about them. It's got 24 nautical mile range. Alright, so we've identified these as threats coming in. Absolutely flank speed. Getting my fighters to engage. I do have a Fox 1 out on them. Some high-speed radar echo, which I am very much not happy about. Okay, we've got 2 Fox 1s in the air. Right. Right. Big engagement here. No, don't VID, just engage. Alright, desperately trying to defend here. Very nervous about these aircraft coming in. Nice, we are slowly knocking them out. Right, looks like just one more inbound. Fox 1 is away. Okay. And yeah, we've got hostiles up here and hostiles down here. These are looking like the transport. Yeah, I think this is a screen fleet down here. I'm guessing this is the transport fleet. Either way, I'm going to get my submarine to take care of these guys up here. Alright, I'm going to get my helicopter start putting down sonar buoys just in case we have any issues with submarines. We've not been told about submarines, but that is not to say there are no submarines. Alright, so what I want to do is set up a bit of a mass volley here against the first group. I'm not going to launch all of my missiles. What I'm going to do is have each ship fire 4. So a salvo of 4 on you. So that's the Grisha. Salvo of 4 on you. Salvo of 4 on you. And then our anti-submarine vessel. Oh no, it can't. Okay, that's fine. So it's just going to toddle along for now. Now they do have a helicopter. I'm just going to get my cap flight to turn and engage. Meanwhile, our ships are going to start doing their business. Alright, so that's our first buoy away. Good, let's drop another one. Okay, so we know we've got a Grisha here and a Kashin that we have engaged. That's got their little scout helicopter out. They do have an anti-submarine warfare plane as well, so I'm going to add that to the list of things my F-15s are going to be engaging. There we go. Okay, so the wingman's just firing off Fox 1. Out the helicopter. Sorry, at the anti-submarine warfare plane. The others fired at the helicopter. They're flaring. It's not going to help them against this. Helicopter down. Anti-submarine warfare plane down. Right, pulling my fighters back for now. The missiles are inbound here. So multiple missiles coming in. Fortunately, I do seem to have accidentally double launched on the cash-in there instead of getting the Petra. Something's gone a bit awry with these missiles. I think they might have lost contact mid-launch. Nice though, that's the Grishin down. And then we've got this huge number coming in on the Cashin. Nice, good hit there, second hit. Yeah, this one's definitely going down. Yeah, may have been a bit overkill there since I accidentally fired 8 missiles at that poor little boat. Yeah, I'm gonna get the SEMs to fire off a pair at their Petra. Oh, they are launching at me here with this grouping. Okay, what I'm going to do is get my archer fish to launch on each of them. Firing missiles out. Making sure we engage all of these as they're coming in. Right, that's the submarine done for now. It can't do any more. They have their missiles coming in. A lot of those are being knocked out. We've still got this one going. Dump extra chaff here. Yeah, we got it. Nice. F-15s, they've got another Su-27 on the way. Oh, F-15s are earning their keep today. They've got a lot of air coming in. Right, now here is their main group. Yeah, that is 3 of their ships knocked out. I'm hoping, since all of these things are light little boats, I'm hoping they don't have too much in the way of air defense, so I'm hoping these missiles get through. Especially because if I can wipe out this group, then I can rebase my submarine to deal with the main group. Do you think my F-15s are getting low on their Fox 1s? Yeah, they're having to find their fire their Fox 2s. Right, here we go. And the missiles are going in. One hit. Second hit. Got pop-up on this one. Okay, one of the ships survived. Nice. Knocking out the missiles as they're coming. Oh, just got that one in time. Right, nice, okay. Still 11 minutes to the missile. The torpedoes are reloaded on the submarine. I'm actually going to get the submarine to head this way. But at least that's a lot of their missiles have been taken care of. They've only got the one OSHA left. And missiles are coming in on the remainder of their screening force. Got two coming in on this Petra, and we don't know what the last one in the group is. But they're putting out a lot of fire, but I don't think they've got any missiles, and it's missiles that mostly you need to take out these anti-ship missiles. That's looking good. Yeah, good hit. Right, these ones I can't redirect mid-flight, so that's fine. That is that one down. Alright, so in the lead of the larger convoy, they've got this Kirav class. I don't know what any of the others are yet, though. Oh, no, one of the missiles is going in on this last one, OSHA. There we go. That's the OSHA down. Nice. Okay, that's the screening group taken care of. It's a reinforcement group here, which is almost in torpedo range and will be within torpedo range by the time the torpedo tubes are reloaded. Oh crap, one of theirs got right in. Oh, their main force is firing on me. I'm going to defend against this wave as best I can. I might lose the Faris here. Fortunately, the poor Faris here is rather sticking out from the rest of the group. Oh, it's alive, it made it. Right, I am going to fire off the rest of my missiles, so I'm going to salvo 4 on the Kirav.
Engage track 7003, salvo fire.
Preble still has 4, it can put them in on that radar contact.
Salvo fire.
Sems still has 2, can put 2 in on that one.
30, salvo fire.
I'm going to get the A7s to start coming in. Alright, sending in the A7s to attack as well. It's got 5 minutes on the torpedoes. Okay, one of the A7s was lingering behind. I must have accidentally given him additional orders. It's going to reposition my E3 to get better eyes on any missiles that are on the way. Unfortunately, this is the last of my harpoons, not counting the ones on the submarines, which means I do need to get a lot closer to use my remaining munitions. Yeah, 24 miles I can start firing in these SM-1s. Alright, here come my missiles.
Track 7079 is classified. Hostile helo.
They're definitely firing back, but we're firing on them. It's this Kirav that is our main threat. Actually, a lot of the missiles seem to have started locking on the incorrect thing, which is a bit unfortunate. A lot of them are bypassing the Kirav. I'm going to get both of my A7s to explicitly fire on the Kirav. Or Kievak, sorry. Nice, got one hit on a merchantman. Good fire. Other missiles are coming in. My A7s are almost in range. What's going on? Come on, one of you needs to actually fire your missile. Please fire your missile. Damn it. Don't know what happened there. Had told them to engage track, but they decided not to. You need to actually fire your missile, mate. Are they? Oh, they're not. Right. Screw it, I'm just going to tell them to go weapons free, see what they do. Not entirely sure what's going on here. The F-15s, meanwhile, can pick off that Su-24. And my sub can fire on the OSA. It would be really good if at least one of these guys fired a missile at some point. They're repeatedly making runs, but then flying away. Oh, platform is too low. Well, why are you... Alright, so that's why they weren't launching, because they were low level, but they made themselves low level. Right, let's get some altitude. One down, damn it. Okay, so they decided to put themselves up at high altitude. They decided to put themselves at low altitude, too low altitude to actually fire the weapon. And they're down. God damn it. No, don't you dare dive down to the deck. Yeah, so they seem to be a bit confused with their AGMs, that they're kind of insisting on getting within a low level, and they can't fire these AGMs at low level. Alright, this is now at high level. Let's see if this does any better. Unfortunately, they are launching a lot of missiles. Come on, you can do it. There we go, finally, one away. One down, at least we managed to get a missile off. I don't think it's going to do any good. Okay, so I'll need to watch that for the future. That these planes sometimes don't know what altitude they want to be at. Damn, that got intercepted by the last missile. Okay, so that was the A7s are a bit of a bust. Oh no, we're just going to need to get a little bit closer to finish everything off. Don't think I really need to be doing this with the helicopter, but I am just dropping in a load of buoys. Meanwhile, over in the north, we have a torpedo going in on that OSHA, and I don't know if they even know that they've got a torpedo coming in on them. Well, I think they know because they've just turned around, but I don't think that's going to really help them too much, unless they are particularly fast. Well, one of their merchants is at the bottom of the sea. The others seem fine, unfortunately. It's going to pull my F-15s back a little bit. I don't want them to get shot down. Here comes our torpedo on their OSA. They're doing their best, but yeah. And with such a small boat, that is not going to survive that torpedo hit, so that's their northern group cleared up. Okay, what I'm going to do now is actually just check the range. Yeah, 65 nautical miles. My submarine is within range of their entire fleet. I'm going to get it to Salve 2 at the Udaloy. And then Salvo 2 at the Krivac. There we go. That's some more things for them to worry about, because if I can knock out these two last armed ships, then I can just get my fleet just to go within guns range to take out everything that's left. Bit nervous about this helicopter that started moving around. I think it might be gonna start hunting for the archer fish, so I'm just gonna redeploy my F-15s to give it a bit of dedicated cover. Unfortunately, the AGMs once again have retargeted. I think they're just getting confused with the range and they're locking the incorrect thing. So they're just locking the bigger target instead of the military ship that I really want knocked out. So they're going to go right over the head of this Kirov, unfortunately. Oh, accidentally hit it. It wasn't trying to, but it did. I'll take that. Locked on the wrong thing, but ended up hitting the right things by hugging the surface. That's fine. Swan, meanwhile, is going to be through on this merchant. Solid hit there. And the Udaloy hasn't really used much, so it probably has a huge amount it can be sending up. Yeah. Yeah, okay, nothing got through to the Udaloy, but otherwise that is the Kirov here, or Krivac, severely damaged. Wouldn't be surprised if that's going to go in now. Yep, Krivac just went down. So so they're down to 1 defender. So I should just be able to take out the rest of the fleet with guns. Slightly nervous about the Udaloy, but hopefully it doesn't have much that it can use to fire at us. I'm just going to edit my formation here to bring the Faris back a little bit. I don't really want it so far forward. And yeah, looks like this helicopter is making an attempt to try and find my sub, so I'm just going to intercept it with my F-15s. Oh shoot, my F-15's got a little bit too close.
Roger, turn 1. Contact faded.
To the shore, taking SA-3 fire.
Stay launch.
It's going to turn and burn away.
Contact faded. Track.
I'm not sure if this missile is still tracking. Nah, it took soundbait. Seeing if I can outrun these SAMs. Yeah, 1 reached max range. Yeah, okay. Slight misplay by me there, but fine. Now, one thing I've not figured out yet, my submarine is being limited to avoid cavitation. I don't know how to tell it not to, because I would quite like it to just go flat out here. I'm quite happy for it to be detected.
Turn to course 079.
So the Faris here seems to be ignoring my commands, which I am a little bit confused by. It's supposed to be falling back into formation and it's just not. Well, I think it's just going to ram the enemy then. Alright, turning my F-15s to engage that helicopter again. There we go, fired another Fox 2 at the helicopter, see what that does. Helicopter's up high. There we go. Yeah, the Faris seems to be taking evasive maneuvers even though nothing is actually heading towards it. Slight problem, they have just launched anti-ship missiles at me. Lovely looking insane anti-ship missiles. Unfortunately, because the Faris is insisting on running off on its own, it is going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, it's fired its last defensive missile. Yeah, it's screwed. Yeah, took a nasty hit there. Yeah. Well, I'm going to blame that on them ignoring my commands. Oh, that is worrying. Submerged submarine contact detected. Right there. No, that is hostile. I do have anti-submarine weapons on the bright side in my little helicopter, so it is going to go engage that submarine. Meanwhile, I am going to volley off a whole load of my missiles I'm within range of the SM-1 missiles now, so much smaller, but hopefully we'll be able to do something good. Okay, the 35 miles must be its anti-air weapon range. It's not happy about launching, but I've got them queued up for when they are happy. There we go. Helicopters dropped the torpedo. So unfortunately I think that torpedo is going to miss because they have faded. Dropping another buoy to see what I can find. Ah, there we go. Got the signal again. Lost the signal again, dropping some more sonar buoys. Desperately trying to hunt down this thing. It's dropping a huge number of noisemakers. Does seem to have confused my first torpedo. It's just doing little circles, but I can see which one it is. Oh, they have unfortunately launched on me. Alright, let's try and defend against that lot. Gonna get my helicopter to make another pass. It's still got a torpedo. Right, dropping the other torpedo. Right, we have launched our missiles at their missiles.
On station. Multiple hostile submerged submarine contacts detected. Birds away, track 7148.
Managed to identify the submarine as Foxtrot, and the torpedoes just passed directly over it.
Engaging track 7133.
I am firing my torpedo from my submarine at their submarine. Okay, they fired another pair of missiles at us. Missiles made it through the first.
Engage track 71. Engage track 7160. Hit track 7133. Track 7156.
7133 was hit. Oh, one of the torpedoes turned around and found it.
Track 7160.
It looped around and got close enough to one of the torpedoes that it located it. We've got a very decent hit there.
Birds away, track 7156.
Yeah, that's something at least. Very nervous about this missile.
Birds away, track 7156.
Alright, deploy chaff if you can.
Vampire, bearing.
Right, just about managed that one. They're just letting off more and more missiles. Yeah, the other torpedo went and found it as well. Okay, 7133. This is hit by two torpedoes. I don't think it's going to be around for much longer. Yeah, Foxtrot is sunk. They tried to surface and seem to have abandoned their attempts to surface.
Turn to course 259.
Their formation seems to be running away now.
268. Hell my.
Oh, their fleet's turning back to face us. Looks like we're almost within weapon range. I think we might be within weapon range actually.
Engaging track 7004.
Yeah, that's volley on the Udalite.
Engage track 7004.
So let's bring our weapons around. They are, of course, firing back.
Multiple hostile contact faded. Track.
Alright,
Multiple hostile air.
okay.
Multiple hostile air. Contacts detected.
Right, well, let's try that again. How about we do salvo of 2 on each?
0, 0, 4.
Salvo of 4 for you.
Engaging track 7, 0, 0, 4. Salvo fire. Engaging track 7, 0, 0. Bulldog away. Track
There we go.
7, 0.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of missiles now on the way. Hopefully that'll overwhelm them.
Contact faded. Track.
Now, this Udaloi has a hell of a lot of defense missiles. Definitely hand it to it. Okay, that one stopped tracking. Damn. Right, well, nothing else for it. Let's give another 4 salvos. I can't arm that one. I might. Right, fire everything we've got at them. And it's going to be a case of closing in with guns, which I didn't really want to do, but looks like I'm going to have to. Oh, I'm running low on ammo, but they definitely don't seem to be. Oh yeah, we managed to get a hit. Fortunately, it's not slowed them down. These are only little missiles that we're throwing in. But a hit is a hit. Right, that's Scott completely out. I'm just going to go weapons free with it. Preble still has a bunch it can fire. Well, the Scott is within guns range of their merchant, so it's starting to fire. Missiles ate the chaff. Yep, slowly shells are falling in around their merchant ships. Oh, they don't seem to be shooting missiles back at us now, which is encouraging. We are struggling to track them, which is less than ideal. This one looks possibly good. There we go. Good solid hit on the Udaloi there. So the Udaloi's definitely been hit pretty bad. Getting a nice fire on their lead merchantman. Still nervous about this Udaloi, because if it takes out one of my 2 key ships, then that is mission done, unfortunately. Here, these missiles definitely struggle with the chaff. Yeah, all the missiles are just missing. Okay. Get rid of the last 2 missiles. Then we're just going to close within guns range of them. This one's looking slightly hopeful. Seems to have ignored the chaff. Oh, got a good hit and another good hit. That's good. Right. Now all ships are just going to close in with guns. Yeah, the Udaloy's badly hurt now at least. One of their merchantmen seems to be going down. Got a couple more missiles off towards the Udaloy. Nice. Seems to be in real trouble now. Yeah, I've got two of the ships steadily sinking under small arms fire. Right, firing off a couple of bulldogs at their merchants at this point. Two of their merchants sinking. More hits on their merchantmen. Oh, the Udaloy's just sunk. Right, all ships weapons free then. Can just take out these last two and then we are done. Yeah, their boats are taking rather a beating now. Only small shells going in. That'll slowly add up. I'm just going to speed climb up while they're chipping away at these last ones. That's the other freighter down, just one to go, and Preble's finally launched missiles at it. And I'll hand it to it, this last merchant is doing a hell of a lot. It's taking a hell of a beating. A couple of big blasts. It is listing. It really does not want to sink. There we go, it went down. Right, so we sent the invaders to the bottom of the Taiwan Strait. The defenders get a little more time to regroup. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good success. So we lost all of our A7s, which really did nothing between them because they decided to go to the deck when they can't use their weapons from the deck, which is all a bit awkward. And we also lost the Faris because it started ignoring orders and just ploughed on straight towards the enemy, which is a little bit awkward. Other than that, we took out a whole bunch of the enemy there, and very nicely got that submarine surprise before it actually reached us, so very happy I managed to do that. So yeah, a lot of fun, really do enjoy this game, and that was a really fun little mission. It is on Steam Workshop, it's under Pacific Strike if you're wanting to pick it up yourself. Otherwise I hope to catch you in a future video. Till then, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Cheers.